Hey there, sports enthusiasts and betting aficionados. Welcome back to Platinum Cappers, where we dive into the heart of sports matchups and predictions. Today, we're focusing on an exciting NCAA men's basketball game, the Fresno State Bulldogs versus the San Diego State Aztecs. Set to take place this Wednesday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time at the electrifying Viejas Arena at Aztec Bowl, and broadcasted on FS1. This game is not just about victory but also a prime spot for those seeking top-notch NCAA BB picks. The Fresno State Bulldogs, with a 7-6 record, have shown a mix of highs and lows this season. They're clocking in at an average of 71.4 points per game with a commendable 48.3% field goal efficiency. However, their 33.1% three-point shooting rate suggests there's room for growth. Defensively, they've been steady, but a turnover rate of 14.7 per game could be a chink in their armor against the Aztecs' robust defense. Meanwhile, the San Diego State Aztecs are coming in strong with an 11-2 record. They're not just playing. They're dominating, averaging 77.7 points per game and shooting with 44.3% accuracy from the field. Their defense is a force to be reckoned with, boasting 8.1 steals and 3.4 blocks per game, making them formidable competitors, especially on their home ground. Key players to watch are Fresno State's guard Xavier Dussel and San Diego State's forward Jaden Leddy. Dussel, averaging 10.2 points and 2.3 rebounds per game, is a vital player for Fresno, but his turnover rate could be a potential weak point. On the other side, Leddy is a powerhouse for the Aztecs, averaging 21.5 points and 9.2 rebounds per game, with impressive shooting efficiencies both inside and beyond the arc. Their head-to-head battle will be a captivating display of skill and strategy, impacting the game significantly. While the betting odds are still TBD, they're likely to lean in favor of the Aztecs, considering their stellar record and home advantage. Yet, Fresno State's knack for surpassing expectations in away games could offer bettors some intriguing opportunities. Fresno State's inconsistent trends, both offensively and defensively, suggest a team with a split personality, making them a risky but potentially rewarding pick. The Aztecs, on the other hand, have shown strong trends that align with them being favorites to win and cover in a potentially low-scoring game. Our analysis points towards the San Diego State Aztecs as the stronger team, particularly at home. Their balanced offense and strong defense give them an edge over Fresno State. However, don't count out the Bulldogs just yet. Their scoring ability and away game performance could tighten the game more than expected. For your betting picks, considering the Aztecs' defensive strength, betting on the under might be a savvy move. The game promises to be competitive, but San Diego State's consistency and home advantage tilt the scales in their favor. Our premium tip? Lean towards the Aztecs clinching a win in a close match. And there you have it, our free pick and prediction. San Diego State Aztecs to take the win with a score of 75 to Fresno State Bulldogs 68. Thanks for tuning in to Platinum Cappers. Remember, betting is all about playing the odds smartly. We'll be back with more insights and predictions soon. Good luck, and may your bets bring you great results. Hello sports fans and betting enthusiasts. Welcome to Platinum Cappers, where we bring you the best in sports analysis and predictions. Today, we're talking about an enthralling NCAA men's basketball matchup scheduled for Wednesday, January 3, 2024. It's the Indiana Hoosiers, holding a strong 10-3 record, going head-to-head with the Nebraska Cornhuskers, who have an equally impressive 11-2 record. This showdown, set to take place at 9 p.m. Eastern Time at Pinnacle Bank Arena and broadcast on BTN, is not just a game. It's a pivotal moment in the season for both teams and a hot topic for those seeking today's top NCAA BB picks. The Indiana Hoosiers have been showing some serious game this season. With an average score of 76.3 points per game and a remarkable 49.3% field goal percentage, they've proven their offensive prowess. Not to be overlooked is their 31.9% accuracy in three-point shooting, coupled with an average of 35.5 rebounds per game. This demonstrates their ability to balance offensive aggression with defensive resilience, making them a formidable force in the league. The Nebraska Cornhuskers, on the other hand, have edged out Indiana slightly in terms of scoring efficiency, averaging 77.6 points per game. Their offensive execution is notable, with a 44% field goal percentage and a 32.9% success rate on three-pointers. What's really impressive is their rebounding capability, averaging 41.5 per game, combined with their knack for minimizing turnovers. This sets the stage for an intense battle to see who triumphs. In the spotlight, we have Indiana's forward Malik Reneau and Nebraska's guard Bryce Williams. Reneau, leading Indiana with 16.2 points and 5.7 rebounds per game, is an excellent inside scorer and can stretch the defense with his 44.4% three-point shooting. However, he's not without his weaknesses, particularly on defense and turnovers. For Nebraska, Williams is the main man, averaging 13.7 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 2.2 assists per game. He's solid from three at 34.6% and exceptional from the free throw line. But, like Reneau, Williams has his vulnerable moments. The clash between these two could very well decide the game's outcome. As for betting odds and point spreads, they're still to be announced. But considering both teams' impressive performances, we're expecting a nail-biter of a game. The Indiana Hoosiers have a trend of going over the first half total in most of their games, making them quick starters. They've also gone over the full game total in many of these matchups. With 137 total points set for this contest, going over seems like a tempting bet. The Nebraska Cornhuskers, meanwhile, have consistently gone over the total points line in their recent games. Given their scoring trends, we can expect them to contribute significantly to the scoreline in this Big Ten battle. So, what's our prediction? We're looking at a high-scoring game where Indiana's offensive efficiency meets Nebraska's scoring prowess. The key to victory will likely be which team can better implement their style of play and exploit the other's weaknesses. For those placing bets, focusing on the over for total points seems like a smart move, given both teams' scoring abilities. And for multi-handicapper premium tips, keep a close eye on the performances of key players like Reneau and Williams. Our free pick and prediction for this exciting game? We're calling it for the Nebraska Cornhuskers, winning with a score of 77 to the Indiana Hoosiers 74. Thank you for joining us on Platinum Cappers. Remember, bet smart, enjoy the game, and best of luck with your wagers. We'll be back with more analysis and predictions, so stay tuned. Happy betting, everyone. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Platinum Cappers. Tonight, we've got a highly anticipated NCAA men's basketball game to discuss. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, holding an 8-4 record, going up against the formidable Ohio State Buckeyes, currently standing strong at 11-2. This crucial matchup is set for Wednesday, January 3, 2024, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time at the Value City Arena, and you won't want to miss it. You can catch the action live on BTN or stream it on SofaScore. Both fans and bettors are eagerly watching, as this game offers a striking contrast in styles and strengths, making it a hot topic in the NCAA community. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights have had a roller coaster of a season so far. Offensively, they're putting up an average of 67.5 points per game with a 39.7% field goal percentage, which might not seem high compared to top teams. However, where they truly shine is on the defensive front. They're controlling the rebounding game impressively, averaging 37.5 rebounds per game, and they've got significant presence in steals and blocks, with 7.6 and 5.9 respectively. This could be a critical advantage against the Buckeyes. On the other side, the Ohio State Buckeyes have been an offensive juggernaut this season. They're scoring an impressive 79.3 points per game and have a solid 45.7% field goal percentage, not to mention a 37% success rate from three-point range. They're also strong rebounders, averaging 39.8 per game, but their defense isn't quite as robust as Rutgers. A key matchup to watch in this game is between Rutgers forward Andra Hyatt and Ohio State's guard Bruce Thornton. Hyatt is leading Rutgers with an average of 12.3 points and 5.5 rebounds per game and is nearly 40% from the three-point line. However, consistency has been an issue for him. Thornton, on the other hand, is a powerhouse for Ohio State, averaging 16.9 points and 4.1 assists per game, and he's incredibly efficient from the floor. His defensive skills, with 1.5 steals per game, could pose problems for Rutgers. As of now, the betting odds and point spreads are still up in the air. However, bettors should definitely consider the recent performances and the individual player matchups when placing their bets. When it comes to betting trends, Rutgers tends to go under on totals and often fails to cover spreads. They've gone under 23 times in their last 33 contests and failed to cover 19 times. But it's worth noting that they've covered 3 of their last 5 road games against Big Ten opponents. The Buckeyes, meanwhile, have a tendency to go over on first-half totals in home games, but they've struggled to cover the full game spread in their last 30 contests. Taking all this into account, we're looking at a classic offense versus defense scenario. Rutgers' defensive prowess will be put to the test against Ohio State's high-scoring offense. The crucial factor will be whether Rutgers can disrupt the Buckeyes' rhythm and make the most of their own scoring opportunities. For the betting picks, considering the under on total points might be wise, especially given Rutgers' lower scoring game trend. Also, keep an eye on the individual performances of Thornton and Hyatt, as they could heavily influence the outcome. And, as always, stay tuned for any late-breaking team news that could sway the game dynamics. Our free pick and prediction for tonight's game? We're going with the Ohio State Buckeyes to win, but it'll be close. Ohio State Buckeyes 70. Rutgers Scarlet Knights 65. Thanks for tuning in to Platinum Cappers. Remember, whether you're a seasoned bettor or just a basketball fan, enjoy the game responsibly. We'll be back soon with more insights and predictions. Good luck with your bets, and have a great game night.